seesaw breathing. So lying or sitting, supported, as comfortable as is possible. And feel free to let your knees be bent with your feet flat on the floor if that's more comfortable for your low back. Tuning into your breathing and just feeling where you feel the breath in your body. Do your ribs and chest lift and lower? Are you aware of any breath in your lower belly? Have you practiced the three-dimensional balloon breathing enough that maybe that's where your mind begins to take you? Or not? Just notice. And then building on what we've practiced earlier, take a couple of breaths, inhaling, filling the lower abdomen, and exhaling, and alternating the next inhalation, filling the chest, and exhaling, and just doing that a few times, just feeling into the movement. And how effortless can you make it? So it's in Feldenkrais terms, we call it flinking. You're thinking it, you're feeling it, that's the flinking, but you're not efforting it, you're not forcing it to happen. You're just allowing to happen what's easily available and accessible in this moment. And then let that go and just breathe. Let yourself feel the support of your chair, your bed, the floor, wherever you are. Just be grateful for these moments of self-care. And then a few times practice on the exhalation. As you exhale, you'll press your lower abdomen out. This takes a little more effort. And then you'll alternate with an exhalation, pressing or puffing up your chest. I kind of think of a gorilla or one of those big testosterone guys in the gym when I'm puffing out my chest. Whatever works for you. As long as it's light, a little playful, relaxing. And then a couple of times, breathe in, expanding your lower belly, and keep your lower belly expanded on the exhale. And then you might take an inhalation and exhalation, letting it relax, and then return to keeping it full on both the inhalation and the exhalation. Just a couple of times. And then shift your attention to your chest, breathing in, letting your chest puff up, and keeping it puffed up on the exhale. At some point you'll have to kind of let it rest, and then you'll repeat that a couple of times. And always remembering, this can be actual movement, or this can be movement that you're visualizing, just depending on what's available and with the least amount of effort, but the most amount of focus and intention. And then just let that go. Take a couple of breaths, surrendering to the support. Grateful for your breath. All right, now you're going to breathe in and fill your belly, and breathe out and puff your chest up. Do that a few times. Breathing in, filling the lower belly. Breathing out, letting your chest puff up. Nice. And then reverse that. Take a few breaths where you're inhaling, puffing your chest up and out. Exhaling, puffing your lower belly out. Good. Very good. And then again, just pause the efforting, just allowing some normal breaths. In and out. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. No one to be. No face to put on for the world. Just here, now. Expanding your breathing options. So as I progress these next few steps, you can make this as simple or difficult as you feel that you want to do and as your body tells you it wants to do. So nothing is mandatory except for your own self-awareness and self-care. So see if you can inhale and initially puff your belly out, and while still inhaling, alternate by puffing your chest out. And then just exhale. Inhale, belly, chest, relax, exhale. Now for some of you, that's challenging enough. Just imagining that you can or can't do that is enough. If you're ready to try a little more, either now or later, see if you can do that more than once. Inhaling, belly, chest, belly, chest, belly, chest. Exhaling and relaxing. Feel free to have fun and be silly, because it's a little silly. This is classic Feldenkrais seesaw breathing. Make sure to take some restful breaths in between. And this can be fun homework to play with, just when you're taking your regular breathing pauses during the day, like I know you're all doing. You can kind of try your seesaw breathing. At least one of you laughed at that. I wrote a note to my therapist about the latest Medicare rules for 2017. And at the end of the note, I said, sarcasm, just one of the many services I offer. Because you can imagine how much fun it is. Okay, so you've done inhalation seesaw breathing. Play a little bit with exhalation seesaw breathing. So take a big inhalation in, and as you breathe out, can you breathe out, expanding your belly, and then expanding your chest? Or vice versa. Breathe out, expanding your chest, and finish with expanding your belly. So first just try one of each. And then if that's the easiest thing you've done all day, then see how many you can do in an exhale. Or stick with that. Inhaling, chest, belly, chest, belly, chest, belly. And when you've done that a few times, just rest. And checking in. How you doing? How's your neck, your mid-back, your lower back? Are you being gentle with yourself? Are you trying to do too much? Everybody been pausing? So we're going to shift just a little. You're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale, and 'tis the season. Ho, 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 ho. Inhale. A couple times you can take a breath, just a regular breath in between. And just don't be embarrassed. And after you've done that at least 3 times, just take some regular breaths and really let yourself feel into your exhalation. Breathing in and letting your exhalation be a little longer than your inhalation. Breathing out, out, out. Just softening and listening for that moment when your cells say, "Oh, oxygen." And you inhale and you feed every cell of your being. And try a few exaggerated exhalations with a soft pause at the end, waiting for the inhalation to be requested from your body. And then just settle into some regular old breathing. And then thinking about your seesaw breathing, if it's possible for you currently in this moment. And remember, these things change. The more you practice and do other different lessons and come back to this one, different things can become more available to you. But see if you can both inhale and exhale with some of those seesaw breaths. Inhaling, abdomen, chest. Exhaling, abdomen, chest. Or maybe you can inhale and go belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, belly, chest. So just be a little playful, see what's available. Notice if you're tightening your jaw and your mouth. Keep your jaw soft. It's a good way to know when you're focused and efforting. And then just let it go. Take a full rest. And just kind of notice for yourself, if you were able to remember what your breathing felt like when we started, and just how normal everyday breathing feels now. Notice if there are any changes. And then I invite you to, as you prepare to change positions, either from sitting or lying, I want you to stay really present with the smoothness, the softness, the quality of your inhalation and your exhalation while you take as much time as you need to find your way up to standing and walking about a little bit. See if you can just keep that quality without overly contracting in your belly or your chest to restrict the breath. Can the breath stay full, even, available while you engage in movement? And I invite you to play with this as often as possible, just getting in and out of bed. Can I go slowly and softly and not fall into my habitual contraction patterns around my trunk? So take your time, come up, walk around, and enjoy. Thank you.